Hi everyone, it's Audrey, and I know this is such an exciting time for you because you are so anxiously awaiting to see what is new for spring and summer 2017 at Sunset Gourmet. And I have to tell you that Perry and I have been very busy choosing items that I know that you are absolutely going to fall in love with. We've got so many fresh new flavors, and some products are totally new to Sunset Gourmet, things that you've never seen that we've had before, and then of course we welcome some wonderful products back that people asked for. So you ask, we listen, so there are some returning favorites that I know you're going to be over the moon happy about. So here is what we are all excited about. Sunset Gourmet is so happy to offer 56 products. 41 are gluten-free. We know how much our customers love gluten-free products. And of course, there are gift selections again, and spring and summer is always a great time to keep in mind those who are getting married, those who are moving into new homes, showers, maybe a host that you just has been so wonderful and you want to thank her with a gift of food. So there's so many great gift selections for you, and they have been updated to incorporate the changes that were made to our spring catalog. And then of course there are our freezer meal workshop options, and they as well are being updated to reflect the changes to our spring and summer catalog. Are you ready? Are you ready for the curtains to open to see what's happening at Sunset Gourmet? So here we go. The first product we're going to talk about is our classic hurricane cocktail mix. And how wonderful is this? It's a great way to do cheers to summer and to spring. Our drinks are so easy, so versatile, and of course they're always great just as a cocktail with alcohol, or you always make them without alcohol. You can make them into smoothies or dessert dip mixes, and of course into sangria. So we have two wonderful new drinks that we're going to be introducing. So we have our hurricane cocktail mix, and then of course we have our strawberry key lime hard iced tea. So it was loved so much last summer, we decided to bring it back, but it's back with a new name. But no worries, same delicious flavor. And of course 2 boxes for everyone to enjoy, and it's gluten-free. So again, a product that you can enjoy in many ways, with or without alcohol. You can add it to Greek yogurt and just enjoy it. You know, it's summertime entertaining just around the corner. Your customers are absolutely going to love how easy it is to entertain their guests in true Sunset Gourmet fashion with these 2 introductions to our spring line. Oh my goodness. Pineapple Chablis cheese ball and dessert mix. I personally love this one. To tell you, when we were trying out the different ways to prepare it, we had samples at the office. I fell in love with this mixed with vanilla yogurt. I was eating it with strawberries and blueberries, and of course it's great in so many ways. And it's one thing that's so nice about Sunset Gourmet. Our products can be prepared not just one way, but in many ways. We love to offer that versatility to our customers so that they can enjoy 2 packages in this box. It's gluten-free. They can make one way and then one another way and enjoy 2 desserts in, just with 1 box. How great is that? So now we are going to introduce our key lime no-bake cheesecake. Key lime is my all-time favorite flavor for cheesecake. I love the sweetness and the tartness, and I know your customers are going to absolutely flip over this. Again, it can be prepared in so many ways, and doesn't this just sound like a summertime dessert? Key lime always speaks of spring and summer to me, and I know that you are going to love it and your customers are going to love it. And one thing that I want to remind you of, you should always be your own best customer. So it's important that you use Sunset Gourmet products in your own kitchen and learn how to experiment and try them out, and all these different recipes that are at your fingertips. We share with you when we introduce products, and of course they're going to be posted in our back office, and you will be able to share those with your customers as well. And then we always have our laminated recipe cards. That is something that you always need to be taking with you to your gourmet tastings, and certainly any time that you are sampling. And if you don't have the actual box or The jar there, people need to be able to see what the ingredient list is and the nutritional information. So whenever you don't have the box, you always have to make sure that you have the laminated recipe cards. And what we love about the recipe cards is that we offer serving suggestions, just as you were seeing on these slides today. So who's excited? Blooming onion horseradish dip, a little bit of a new name and in a new jar, same great flavor. I know so many people have been asking us, like, when is the onion horseradish dip coming back? Well, here it is. You're going to love it. You can just enjoy it with your steaks, with your sandwiches, and just, I could just go on, but I will leave that up to you to experiment. And then you can share back with us. You can let Perry and I know how you're loving it. And we can offer those suggestions then to all of the customers, because we love to learn and hear from you just exactly how you're using it in your kitchen. Or of course for your customers too. Those who have been buying it before will be so happy to hear that it's back. So make sure that as soon as you are able to, you are sharing with your customers what is new and exciting at Sunset Gourmet. Here's one that is just going to kick up some heat for you, the Kickin' Peach Mango Habanero Finishing Sauce. It is beautiful just in stir fries, and you can love it in many ways. It's got a bit of heat and some sweet, and I think you'll really love the versatility of this one. Again, gluten-free, and as I had mentioned earlier when we first started our presentation, we have 41 gluten-free items, and our customers so appreciate that we are catering to those with specific dietary needs or have a gluten intolerance. And this is just one of them that they are going to enjoy because it is gluten-free and just packed with flavors. So you can see the many ways that you can enjoy it and your customers can enjoy it. And it is so versatile. And now here's one that we all are going to love. Don't you just love this name? South of the Border Tequila Lime Salsa. A beautiful salsa with just some tequila undertones, and you can definitely taste a little bit of the lime flavor that is in it. And you just don't think of, salsa and taco chips. Think about serving it with your chicken and with your fish and, spicing up your chili. Lots of recipes, lots of serving suggestions on the laminated recipe cards on how that you can share those serving suggestions with your customers. One of the things I do want to mention, the beauty of Sunset Gourmet and with you sharing it with your customers, they are not getting these products in store shelves. As you know, we don't distribute through retailers. We want all of our consultants to have the option to earn an income that they enjoy through selling Sunset Gourmet products to their customers. So what is really nice is that the customers have to contact you when they want that same great flavor that they've been enjoying. They have to call you up and say, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Consultant, I need some more of that amazing salsa that I purchased from you the last time. So it's important to stay connected with your customers. That's good customer service so that when they're running out, they know exactly who that they can get their products from. Raspberry honey mustard. It's now sweet and sassy raspberry honey mustard. Lots of people, when we sent out an email to the field and said, if we brought back some products, which ones would you like to see? And I have to say this one was at the top of the list. And it's simply because of the incredible unique flavor, but the many ways that you can enjoy it. People often don't think of using a raspberry honey mustard on salmon or making it into a salad dressing, but you can do that and so much more. And one thing that I want to remind you of too, quite often and when we are working trade shows, a customer will come up to the booth and they'll say, I've got your product, but I have no idea what to do with it. And oh my gosh, you want to make sure that whenever your customers are buying a product from you, whether it be at a home gourmet tasting, a freezer meal workshop, or at an event at a market or a trade show, you want to make sure that you share the many ways that they can enjoy it because you want them to get home. You want them to open that box or open that jar and start using it right away because they're missing out if they aren't. And with our products, it goes, from just every day to a wonderful gourmet day with just, a sprinkle or a dash. So you want to enhance their experience in their kitchen, and you will do them a great service by sharing how they can use it. Are you ready for something really unique and wonderful? Amaretto infused raspberry preserves. I mean, talk about upscale, talk about decadently wonderful. Just the name itself speaks volumes to what this product is all about. This one does not have peppers in it, so it's not does not have heat, but it is just full of flavor. It's bursting with flavor. And when you think of a raspberry preserve, you might be thinking, well, gee, I can just use that, as a sweet to, for a dessert or for bagels or something like that. But no, this one's really, really good on pork or on chicken, on salmon. You can use it to make some salad dressings. So it's beautiful. Don't let the upscale name scare you, because you can use it every single day. And I love, summertime, entertaining is just around the corner. Imagine sitting on your patio, having a nice brunch with guests or maybe just by yourself. And you can have some bagels with some amaretto-infused raspberry preserves. Like, how wonderful is that? You deserve to treat yourself, and your customers deserve to have something pretty amazing in their kitchens. So we're back to summertime favorites, our sweet hickory rub and seasoning, just in time for barbecue seasoning. We know how much everyone loved it. Again, served in so many ways and enjoyed in so many ways. One thing that people don't think about sometimes when you're making a salad, you can just sprinkle some on top of your salad and it'll totally change. Number one, it'll make your salad look really nice, but it'll also change the flavor of it. So don't just think of meat when you're looking at rubs and seasonings. You can do them on vegetables and lots and lots of great ways. So this is one of the returning favorites. And are you ready for the next one? Because I know we've been asked for this. And of course, our Applewood Chipotle rub and seasoning. And you can see all of the products that are gluten-free. We have listed it right on the PowerPoint presentation so that you can see which ones are. Again, you can enjoy this on your meats, but certainly don't just think of meats. Think of chickpeas and lentils and veggies and on popcorn for your snack. Think outside of the box, think outside of the jar, think about the ways that you want to enjoy these wonderful two seasonings that have come back. Popular demand requests that they come back. So you asked, we listened. Now, let's talk about taking our dips to dinner. Quite often when we are selling dips, people will just think that it's just a dip. Our dips are so much more. I love to say that you can take our dips to dinner because you can prepare all kinds of salads and potato salads and dressings for your meat, or you can think about if you were doing salads in a jar or you're sharing with your customers to enjoy salads in a jar, think about how you can add a dollop of one of our dips to your salad in a jar. Now, wouldn't that be great? Add it to your salmon. Lots of ways, and what we really, really like is that there's two packages in a box. So you'll serve one way and one another way. Lots of versatility in our dips, as it is with all of our products. So our hickory bacon and veggie dip mix is really, really a wonderful dip. And one of the things that is nice with any of our dips, you don't have to add them to mayonnaise and sour cream. If you want to enjoy them as a dip, you can also mix them with Greek yogurt. If anybody has dairy intolerance, you can always blend some white beans and mayonnaise together and use that as a base for your dips. But our hickory bacon and veggie dip mix is one that is just, we love it with mixed with Greek yogurt, or if you want to blend cottage cheese, and of course it's great in the traditional way. And hickory bacon and veggie dip, hickory says it all. There's those notes of hickory in there that your customers are really going to enjoy. Now you're going to fall in love with this name. Easy Cheesy Jalapeno Popper Dip Mix. It's as good as the name sounds. So again, grilling season is just right on tap, right around the corner. And think of baked potatoes on the barbecue and making twice baked stuffed potatoes, or you can use stuffed peppers. That's one thing, as I said earlier, our dips, they can go from dips to dinner. Think about, a mixture with some rice and our Easy Cheesy jalapeno dip mix, and then stuffing peppers and baking. So when you are at a customer event or at a gourmet tasting, share some recipes. That always keeps customers interested and intrigued. And we teach people that when you come to our gourmet tastings or our parties or our freezer meal workshops that you are going to be hearing about some new and exciting ways to entertain and some recipes. So make sure that you are sharing some of those, and we give you lots of information on how you can do that. So make sure that you know where to find the recipes in our back office, and if you don't know, contact us and we'll certainly help you with that. But you also want to be able to direct your customers there, because if they've got something in their pantry they haven't used and they're not quite sure how to use it, how wonderful that they know that they can go to Sunset Gourmet Recipe section and find how to enjoy the product that they purchased. Madly delicious banana caramel quick bread. That wonderful home-baked goodness. We have 2 quick breads that we have added to our line this spring. And they're so wonderful because they're easy to prepare, just a couple of ingredients, but you can just change them up with both of our quick breads. You can change them up by adding, all kinds of different things to them to change the crunch and the flavor. And of course, they're always nice served warm with a drizzle of caramel sauce. And make great muffins. They make really great muffins, and you can bake some and pop them in the freezer if there's any left over. So we have our banana bread. And then we have our crazy good carrot cake quick bread mix. And this has a whole bunch of freshly grated carrots in it, so it's super, super moist, super easy to prepare. And it just, when I think about, summertime entertaining, this is so nice for brunch, or it's nice for a snack, or it's nice when the kids go home from one of their sporting events. It's just nice anytime. It's, people enjoy this type of a bread or a muffin or a dessert any time of the day. So that really rounds out our line that we are introducing this spring. I know you're going to love it. We are so excited to bring all these wonderful, delicious products to you. And we know that, it's just such an exciting time for many people. This is when they want to relaunch their business. Maybe it's been a little quiet for you, or maybe you've got a whole list of customers and they are waiting for what's new at Sunset Gourmet. Whatever it is, it's such an exciting time. Perry and I have had so much fun choosing the items that either are returning favorites or that are brand new to you. And it's a wonderful, crazy busy time. And we know that you are really excited and waiting for the opportunity to order our new products. And that information will be coming out to you over the next couple of weeks, telling you exactly when and how that you are going to be able to order. And of course, with that, we also have the introduction of the new freezer meal workshops, the new fundraising that always has to change when the products change, and everything that goes along with the new product launch. You're going to be getting all that. So we're excited. I'm sure that you are as well. And we know that when we introduce products that we have to say goodbye to some, and sometimes people say to us, well, why do you say goodbye to them? Sometimes it's my favorites. Yes, we know that sometimes there are favorites too, but you saw in this launch that sometimes they do come back, so don't be too sad, because the new flavors are going to be great replacements for those we were saying goodbye to. And we have to keep it exciting for you and your customers. I say this all the time. Imagine if a store never changed their product. You would very quickly quit going to that store because you would be bored. So because we don't want you to be bored, we are saying goodbye to some, and then of course we have welcomed all our new flavors, which we just did. So here's our list of what we are saying goodbye to. Some are goodbye for now, some may be goodbye forever. So you can take a look at that list and maybe shed some tears. And there certainly is lots of product in the warehouse for you to continue ordering while we still have inventory. I also want to mention catalogs. If you have last season's catalogs, feel free to use them, because we are going to be sending you an insert of the new products, so you can just pop that in, and they're great to use at trade shows or even at your parties if you have some of the catalogs. So don't throw away those fall and winter catalogs. They're very valuable business tools that we want you to use. So Perry and I are just so excited. We're so excited for this time of the year. We're excited for all of you, and knowing that spring is a great time to relaunch your business. We all have that little bit of extra energy at this time of the year and that little spring in our step. So we are thrilled to introduce our new line to you, and obviously we are always so ever grateful for all that you do for us at Sunset Gourmet. We truly appreciate each and every one of you, and we wish you a very, very successful spring product launch.